everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Update number 7, you guys, this time for Throwback 30, a PANtastic Ladies collaboration where you take a whole bunch of PANtastic Ladies projects and put them together in one. So you get to sample a whole bunch of projects, in this case, 30 of them. These projects are voted each year by PANtastic Ladies for what can go in for that round of Throwback 30. This is round number 7, so it's been kicking around for quite a while. This is a rolling style project, 5 items at a time. I have 3 goals met, you guys. I am so excited, so let's just dive into it. We're going to start off with the only item that's been in this project since the beginning, and I really don't have any intentions of taking it out anytime soon, so we're just going to keep going with it. That was for the Zodiac Panner, so because Capricorn had some brown tones associated with it, I went with this Lancome eyeshadow in the shade Scorching. This I tend to use when I'm using cream eyeshadows. This is just getting a ton of use, not a ton every single month, but it is adding up. So since the last update, I have reached for this 9 times, bringing me to 82 uses in the project. I kind of want to get to at least 100. I think that'd be really fun. And then this is what we're looking like now. It is a matte, so progress is slow moving, and I do use a fluffy brush. However, progress is progress, and it is visible. I don't think I'm anywhere close to hitting pan. But oh man, like especially on this side, like we're really showing some movement. So very excited about this. It's nice kind of having that in as a staple because it's easy to reach for. Next up was Uno. So this was for Child of the 80s. So something that you have only one of in your collection. I believe this is my only Too Faced item. This is from their, oh wow. This should be my only Too Faced item. This is the Too Faced Femme Hardcore Lipstick, shade number 2. This has a finish goal, and I've been doing okay with it. It is still not at all my favorite. This is what I've got left, so I do have some decent movement on this. I have reached for it 15 times since my last update, bringing me to 33 uses. So this is just kicking around the house, whatever, because I don't think it's very flattering, but I just... the packaging, you guys. So we're going for Uno on that one. We're going to keep going on it. Next up, so this is all stuff that was new as of last month. Last month was a really good month, you guys. So I rolled in This Is Pantasy. And I went for Leviathan in particular, so something easy to finish. So I went with this little shower gel from Philosophy. This is their Amazing Grace. This is the combo shampoo, bath, and shower gel. It was completely full, and now it's completely empty. So I got a couple uses out of it. Super, super easy to finish, which meets the Leviathan goal really, really well. So that is going to be rolling out. I also rolled in last month, Skin Is In. So a skincare item. So again, these little samples just take up so much space. I got out as much as I could. This is from Clarins. This is the Velvet Cleansing Milk. It was all the way up here, and I can't get that out. I even tried rinsing this out. Yeah, kind of rough, kind of rough. But I did get this little cleanser done as well. The last item I had a hit pan goal on. This was for 50 Shades of Yellow or 50 Shades of Gold, where that project you try to hit some kind of goal on 50 yellow or gold items. Packaging, color, name, whatever. So I had rolled in the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and I rolled in the shade Gold Glitch, which had some good use on it before rolling into this project. And like I already mentioned, my goal is to hit pan on it. This I had to pack a fair amount on the eyelid, and I would usually pair this one with Frazzled to go into like a more kind of everyday work kind of color, but I was also able to play with it with some of the other colors in this palette. Now this palette also has, I just rolled Frazzled into a project, and I'm still working on Galaxy in this palette, but I haven't used it, at least since the update where I rolled in Frazzled. So let me show you what Gold Glitch is looking like. All right, here is the palette. That is the massive pan there on Gold Glitch, you guys. I have met my goal. It took me, I tracked 7 uses to hit this size of pan. And I think I used it maybe twice after hitting that pan. So this palette now has pans in Ultraviolet, in Mercury, in Supernova, and in Gold Glitch. Like, this is such a rarity in my collection. Like, to have pan, I am so excited. I am still loving reaching for this palette and I'm still enjoying it. And obviously with these two shades still in projects, I'm still going to be reaching in for this palette, and hopefully Frazzled will be joining us sometime very, very soon. But in terms of this project, it is rolling out. That's a really, really great update, you guys, with 3 goals met so far. So now we're going to roll in some more projects and prompts and products and see what I'm able to do in the next month. So again, this is update number 7, but I'm making my way through the list pretty well. And yeah, we've got some interesting items coming up for us this particular month. First one, okay, you guys, this is the Disney Princess Project. The Disney Princess Project is actually a project I did on my own before I had Ready, Set, Pan. So I am kind of excited to bring this in. I do find the project a little bit limiting because it is, you have 2 color choices for each princess, you randomize, and just because it's that color association, and sometimes they're kind of challenging, there's a lot of overlap I find between the princesses. But anyway, what I decided to do, I went for Mulan. Mulan's colors are either green or blue, and I picked her because I found I had another of these kicking around, you guys. This is a hydrating spray. I don't have any more other than this one in my collection. I just managed to find it. So I was right. I did have another something kicking around. This is from Badescu Skincare. This is their facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I have used a sample of this up before. It is okay, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, the scent is just... Anyway, whatever. I just want to get it used up. I enjoy reaching for a hydrating spray after I get out of the shower just to put some hydration on my face before I go in with my skincare. So what I normally do is I get out of the shower, I brush out the hair because otherwise it's going to tangle terribly. I do my body moisturization product, and I'll do my face moisturization. So this is going to get used, and the goal is going to be to use it up. So it is a green color itself, not just green packaging. So it should be okay to use for Mulan. Next up, that's expensive. So again, however you guys are choosing to define expensive, that is relative to each individual person. But basically, just roll something in that's expensive and do some kind of pan and goal. And that's the entire premise of that project. So what I decided to do, I'm kind of in need of a serum. So kind of depending on what moisturizer I'm using, because the moisturizer and serum I have in my Skin is In, I like to use together. So sometimes if I'm using different stuff, I like to keep them together. So I'm going to be rolling in a sample size, you guys, from Caudalie. So this is their Vito Perfect. This is their Radiance Serum Complexion Enhancing. It's a 10 milliliter sample. This can be used either day or night. And a full size of this Caudalie serum on Sephora in Canada is like $110, which is so much. And you know what, honestly? Not that good. Not that, I mean, it's fine, but especially like this dropper sucks. Look at that. 1.5. Yeah. I know, I've used up one of these previously. I want to use this one up for that's expensive, just so it's one out of my collection and it fits the prompt. All right, for the last one, we got a little bit of a stretch, you guys, in terms of what I'm wanting to do here. So the last one I rolled in was Same Pan Last Year, which is a project pan associated with all the different points of the year. So for example, like there's Christmas prompts, there's Groundhog Day prompts, Mother's Day prompts, Pride prompts. There's a whole bunch of different options on holidays that you can celebrate with the project. And so what I decided to pick was Blushing Brides, which was associated more with like June, I think. So Blushing Brides has the prompt of either a blush or a blush palette. And I decided to reach for a cream blush in my collection that is not used at all. I have not used it, but I've had it for a couple years. This came to me via BoxyCharm. It was a choice item, but I had picked a different shade and they didn't have that shade, so they gave me this one instead. So this is from Tarte. This is their cream blush, their breezy cream blush in the shade Pink Sky. However, when you open it up, so this is what it looks like. And yeah, that's kind of pink-ish, but I think it's almost pulling a little bit more neutral looking. Now, obviously, this is an untouched pan. I have never used it. It has 5 grams of cream blush in here. I have picked this color specifically to help me go with more of like my bronzy gold. So like anytime that I'm going to be using Milani Luminoso, which is a deck of padding, I have been just using a pink cream blush, which technically this is too, but I want to see if this one works a little bit better so it's less pink and works with Milani Luminoso. So that is going to be my goal for this. I'm going to set a usage goal of 50 uses, which is normally what I do for complexion products. Now, I do think this is going to take me a little bit longer to go through because with Milani Luminoso, like I tend to prefer more of like a pink blush. I do have 2 of them in projects right now. I've got the Physicians Formula Vintage Rouge and I've got NARS Orgasm. So I'm going to be reaching for those more. But anytime I'm going for Milani Luminoso and doing something more bronzy or gold, then I've got this to hopefully play with. So next month, I'm hoping to report back and let you know how this one is going. And hopefully it kind of fits out a little bit better. Because yeah, most of my cream blushes are definitely on the pink side of things. In terms of goals for next month, it's going to be 2 of the new things that I just rolled in. The Mario Badescu Facial Spray and the Cuddly Serum. I want to have my goal met on both of these. I am still progressing fairly well. Like the Lancome, I'm trying to aim for 5 to 10 uses a month, so I'm doing pretty good on that. The Too Faced lipstick, I have a bunch of lip products that I'm working on, so to have 15, that's much higher than I was expecting, so I am also very pleased with that. And again, the Tarte blush is going to be a little bit more of a slow burn for me. So that's kind of where I'm anticipating going in the next month or so, but we'll have to see how I do and hopefully have some new roll-ins next month. But that is going to wrap up my 7th update for Throwback 30. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.